Always ready, huh?
So, guys, here we are, Stoomboy, the combat companion. So, as always, shows brought to you by Hard Life Fightwear. Hard Life Fightwear offering a range of products, whether it be gi, no gi, MMA, they do have you covered. So, anybody looking for any cool stuff, then definitely hit up hardlifefightwear.co.uk. Use that discount code STOOM15, and you will get a little bit of a discount from whatever you get. So, now, guys, we're going to be talking about the Crucible 2. So blood on the anvil. So Crucible 2 will be held at the Results Social Club in Forfar. That's going to be Saturday, the 11th of October. Now, Crucible 1, when I was there, it was absolutely fantastic. We loved the pit with the walls. We had the slanted walls on three sides, and then we had the flat wall on the back. And it was absolutely brilliant seeing the competitors using the pit walls to kind of gain advantages over each other. Some used it for their own benefit, and some used it to their advantage and disadvantages. So it was definitely a great thing to see. So as I say, tickets on that. Tickets are available on Eventbrite. So just head over to the Crucible or head over to Crucible Fighting League on Instagram. The links in the bio. You've got Crucible 2 on Eventbrite for the tickets, and a live stream is done through lounges.tv. So the link's also in the bio there. You don't want to miss it. It was an absolute fantastic event. Male and female grapplers were on there. Kids were on there as well. We obviously had young Caleb. So hopefully we maybe get to see him back on the mat at the Crucible 2 as well. So who am I going to be speaking to today? I'm going to be speaking to the man, the myth, and the legend, Sean Voss. Sean Voss, obviously black belt. Yeah, black belt under Roberto Atala. And yeah, the head coach over at the Results Gym for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu that's in charge of the animals that's over at the Results Gym. So
they're starting to be here.
Yeah. Listen, we're seeing these kids out there. I mean,
yeah,
who did we see? Who's the two kids? The McMahons.
Yeah.
Man.
We've got the smaller McMahon over here. They're having a light roll behind me. Just hold on.
Yeah. A light roll. Light roll.
He's the little one. They're twins. He was unfortunately, his brother Luke ate all of the food in the womb, so he's got problems.
But we saw the McMahons. Obviously, we see Caleb out there. We saw Peter out there as well.
Peter's good, yeah.
Yeah, man. Peter. I remember doing the interview with Peter, and chatting away with Peter, and I mean, the people kept messaging me. Now, it happens. It does happen. People message me before interviews, but I got so many messages about Peter saying, "Stoom, wait till you see this kid. This kid's the real deal." And
so you met Armand when he was down, right?
Yeah.
So Armand is I think 4-2 pro MMA fighter. He beats in training. He beats the brakes off anybody and everybody. We put a pair of boxing gloves on him, and we fought at that stage 14-year-old Peter, 54 kilos, and they did a striking match. Not even close. Peter beat him up. Armand looked like he was standing still. so striking wise, that's like, mate, I've seen him beat pro MMA fighters like easily. Yeah. So the boy's the beast, and his grappling's getting there too. He'll be competing at Crucible. He'll be the first or second match up, so it'll be really cool.
Yeah, listen, awesome kid. And I'd say so many messages I got about him, and I was like, man, who is this kid? Do you know what I mean? And I remember coming to Crucible 1, right? And I remember standing outside, I was talking to your boy, and Peter was there as well. And Peter's like, and he was talking to me because he had no idea who I was. Absolutely no idea at all. And I think that's brilliant because whenever I go to events, see going in and out of venues, do you know what I mean? Like, obviously, everybody wants to talk. Do you know what I mean? And it's like,
half the time it's me hugging you.
Yeah, but I enjoy that. But I also enjoy seeing when somebody's like, who are you? And that's what Peter was. And I was like, man, this is great. So obviously, I had to explain myself. Do you know what I mean? So,
it's a good kid.
Awesome kid. But they all are. All of the kids there are absolutely awesome. Do you know what I mean? And we love seeing them out there, Sean. We absolutely love seeing them out there.
Yeah, man. No, they're doing good. Luke's been doing very well. He's been carrying the flag in the competitions at the moment. But we're still in the building phase. So even with him, he's been training. Training in September was a year. He had never done grappling before at all, and he won. He beat a purple belt from Carlson Gracie Hull to win the intermediate ADCC British Open.
Yeah.
And we're still building. But yet the same boy, I asked him to shrimp the other day. He looked at me like, because remember we train a little bit differently. We train with games mainly. I asked him to shrimp. George and I asked him to shrimp, but he was like, "What's a shrimp?" He didn't even know. So he's not the brightest, bro. Don't ask him to tie shoelaces. Yeah.
And one other guy I was very impressed with, obviously from the Crucible one, was Aaron Towns.
Not bad, eh?
Now, Aaron, obviously, I know how good. I've known Aaron on the scene for a number of years. Do you know what I mean? But for him to be able to go out there and display what he did,
not bad against Barry, bro. Barry's a monster.
Yeah. And Barry, and I remember talking to Aaron after it, and I was like, Aaron, you probably don't realise how big that win is. Do you know what I mean? Because Barry Monroe, in regards to competition, Barry Monroe is up there, and not just to beat Barry, but to dominate him the way he did was unbelievable.
It's that conditioning, man. We've worked on getting all of his foundational stuff correct, like stopping the mistakes, and then just that ability to pick up the pace on people, not be held down, and then, man, if you're not fit, you're in trouble. He's got a match. He's got a match at the next one as we've been stepping up. I've got him up against Chris Hayes.
Yeah, the Badger. Do you know what I mean? So that's going to be a crazy one. Do you know what I mean? But and again, we know how very good Chris is. Do you know what I mean? Chris is. Do you know what I mean? He's been fighting at high levels for a number of years. Do you know what I mean? So it's going to be a very, very good test for Aaron.
Yeah, no, it will be. It will be. It's pretty much if Chris can get hold of his legs, it's going to be a rough day. But yeah, we've been working on it. It's interesting because I mean, Chris is my black belt, so it's been quite fun coaching Aaron for him. It's actually pretty interesting. And then telling Chris that we're going to beat him is so much fun.
But it's going to be another great event. The social club as well. This is your guys' own place. So obviously we can see it in the background here. So
let's have a quick look.
Yeah. So this is it with the pit walls down.
Yeah, let's have a look at. Look.
So there we go. So pit wall there,
There's your slope walls. Boom. And what's pretty interesting, which I think like a lot of people forget, is that it's 3 slope walls, and then we have the regular wall on the side. So for guys who are keen in MMA, it brings such a cool dynamic. So you get like a jiu-jitsu competition with not only the slope walls, which is pretty cool. You also get the flat wall. So you're getting to learn all of those MMA techniques without worrying about getting punched in the gob.
Yeah. I saw the Mustang. That is Gary Muir in the background there as well.
Yeah.
So
Where is he? Oh, he's gone now. I think he knew. He ran away. No, there he is. Big Gaza.
Big Gary, how you doing, Gary? I hope he's well. Do you know what I mean? So there he is, Mr. Bertie himself. Do you know what I mean?
The big man.
Yes. So, but yeah, the social club is absolutely awesome. I remember coming in the last time, and I coming in at Crucible 1 and seeing it for the first time, and it was awesome to see.
It's not bad,
It's purposely built for you guys in regards to the mats and stuff like that. You've got the bars there as well, so where people are able to get a drink and so on. Do not go. Don't do what I done. Do not go to the local shop and buy a hot dog, because I was very, very ill during the Crucible one.
Oh no, I didn't know.
Yeah, because remember I jumped away for a few minutes.
Okay.
Right? Because I was, man, and it was. So do not get a rollover hot dog from the local shop. Do you know what I mean? So stay away from it. Stay in the results gym. Do you know what I mean?
So you were saying like it's custom built. You know, so this will bring like I think to explain our heart with the whole Crucible thing. Mm-hmm. So we know, like, man, like competing is like for tough, all right. So for our boys, where we decide we do 4 in-house tournaments a year, where it's just our guys, and we will invite like selected guys from other gyms, like pretty much guys who train with us all the time, like a Ross McGowan or Fraser Burney. All these guys are like training with us, like they feel part of the family. So we invite them to those. So as a stepper, so that the students and the community around us, they get to like feel what competition feels like, because it can be quite daunting to just jump in a competition.
Yeah.
And then before we get to the next level, we need to like have another step, and that's what the Crucible and the Crucible Open is about. We're going to probably rename the Open to just Results Open, because it got very confusing with the names. People were like, "Oh, bro, can I get a match at the Open?" I'm like, "No, it's just a jiu-jitsu tournament." So it got a bit confusing, but that's just also to create. So let's say the Open is to create a very low price, because we can do it because it's our own place. Option for people around Scotland to come in and get matches. That's why we do round robin. I think at the last one I had 3 separate absolutes that folk could enter, so that they just get those reps in, get the feel of competition, start to become calmer. And then Crucible being the first one where you can be like, all right, cool, I'm getting to experience what a show feels like, because everything's different, man. The nerves are different, even as a coach, like going and then competing, coaching it along the side of at the Scottish Open, compared to then you're freaking at Grapple Fest, you're like, oh, So this is just what we're trying to do, is we're trying to create that space that's affordable for everybody. We do understand that we're a bit far away. We do get that, but it's affordable and there's lots of opportunity. Like for instance, some of the guys that are competing on the teams competition, a lot of promoters wouldn't allow them to then do singles matches too. I encourage it. I want these guys to get looks, because us in Scotland, we're friggin' 5 million people. My city of Cape Town is like 6 million people. All right. So we have to work together. And I feel like if we can be a part of that by creating this community where folk can just come in and know, all right, cool, I'm getting lots of matches, I'm getting the experience, it's affordable. We did the Open for 30 quid, man. Like, when have you had a jiu-jitsu tournament for 30 pounds, bro? Like and then you get like 10 matches. So that's where we're at. It's for our guys. It's for Angus. All right. First of all, mate, the level in Angus is going nuts. Okay. And so guys like the boys from East Coast and Luke Waterlove and all these boys from Submission Smokies, bro, we're doing great, okay? And this is what this is about. It's for them, for us, for them, and then for the broader community, right? We just want to have a place where folk can come and get really, really good, really at an affordable price.
Obviously, you mentioned there, one thing you touched on was the team event. So obviously, let's look at the team events. We've got obviously 4 great teams here. We've got the Cowies Angels. All right. So talking about the Cowies Angels, let me just bring them up.
That's so funny. That Cowie, he contacted me and I contacted him. I said, "Do you want to put in a team?" He's like, "Yes, bro." So I said, "Okay, what's the name?" Because I generate the logo on AI. So I'm like, "Give me a name and then I'll get it done." And he said, he came back and he was all like, "Bro," and I'm like, "What?" He says, "Cowies Angels." I'm like, "What?" He says he put it on a poll. And the boys were unanimous. Cowies Angels. Oh, I love it.
But we've got obviously they've got a really, really good team as well.
Oh yeah, dude.
Where they're building and they're having a lot of success, not just in competition, but in sub-only competition.
Oh yeah.
So, and it's
we know we're well aware. We're getting ready for you boys. We know where the strengths are. We got some plans as the berserkers, and I'm just as the promoter too. It's kind of weird being the coach and the promoter. But it's just like I'm excited. It's got some matchups coming. It's all we kept it blue belts, Doom. So we kept it blue belts and lower. I kind of feel like with us being trying to put it at that entry level where it's like experience. Like most people are blue and white belt, bro. I want to have the high level matches, but we kind of know our place for now. Okay, we're gonna get these blue belts amazing. Huh?
But blue belts now, you know yourself, Sean. I mean, you'll probably be in a similar kind of mindset to me. I mean, a blue belt now is very different to what a blue belt was 5-10 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
No. So, no, it's not even comparable.
No. I mean, I'd
not
say
even
that
comparable. You got some boys, man. Like when I rolled with when I rolled with I can't remember. So obviously Patrick Rowan, I know him quite well, so I've rolled with him quite a bit. Wow.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
what's his mate's name? I always forget him. The referee. Oh, such a lovely dude.
Oh, Blair Hamilton.
Patrick Blair. Bro, bro. I
Yeah.
remember him coming into when I still had catch, man. Him coming in there and rolling with Chris Hayes. And if Chris didn't know them leg locks, he was in trouble, bro. Like, he is so good.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
so good.
Blair, I've known Blair for when I first started training. Blair and his brother used to train at Gracie Bar. I think Blair must have been about 10 or 11-year old at the time. Do you know what I
Wow.
mean? And even then, he was a mouthpiece, man. He used to talk a lot of shit, man, all the time. And he still does it now. Every time I see him, he's exactly the same now as he was then. But his
Is that why
jiu-jitsu is
Joseph
obviously.
Chen put a beating on him like that?
So,
Fantastic.
but awesome kid. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah,
he's been
yeah.
one of the kids that we've seen coming from what 10, 11 year old building up and building
Wow.
up and now he's taking the adult
amazing,
world by
yeah.
storm. Do you know what I mean?
He's
So,
amazing. He's amazing. There's also a
and
boy from I think SPG, Aberdeen side, a blue belt. He was a blue. I don't know what he is now, but when I rolled with him, he was a blue belt. Oh my goodness, boy,
Yeah.
that dude! His hips, his freaking strong.
yeah,
So I see what you're saying, Stu.
But they've got. I mean, the good thing about these kids coming through now, I mean, they've all got like 10 years ago, there was very few black belts. Do you know what I mean? There was very few
Fair.
black belts. So
Fair.
whereas now, I mean, I think the last count we had about, I think it was about 60, around about 60 black belts in Scotland.
Wow,
Do you know what I
that's
mean? And
awesome, dude.
all of them train, and then others have left Scotland, went down to England and other different places. But do you know what I mean? You've got kids like, obviously, you've got the young kids like, so looking at like Shea Montague, for example. Do you know what I mean? Who's out there at the highest level, do you know what I mean, doing his thing, do you know what I mean, to the older heads like say yourselves and like your Gary Christie's and do you know what I mean, your Paul McVeigh's and Marcus Nardini, and there's so many black belts.
It's mad. It's so good. It's gonna build the level here. It's gonna build the level, and but the thing that's missing is, like I said, like just that cohesion where we're 5 million people, man. We can't compete with Los Angeles, bro. There's 20 million people in the city. Like, what do we got to do? We got to work together. The Scottish, man, I've never seen talent like this. I got from South Africa, and there's a lot of talent in South Africa, like big, strong boys. Like, man, here is like talent rich, and but coach poor and cohesion poor. Everybody's on their own mission, which is fine. But like, the more we can work together, man, we can do some stuff.
Definitely. Then next team you've got in there is Guerrilla Warfare. Obviously a team from Urban Guerrillas. Obviously a great name, really, really good name. So, but yeah, a very good amount of talent in that team as well. And again, these guys, like a lot of gyms, a lot of jiu-jitsu gyms where they do MMA training as well, which MMA grappling, MMA style of grappling brings a whole different aspect to the game.
Did you watch? I think it was UFC BJJ, the last one, the co-main. That Herrera guy, he beat a world champion. He's a black belt. He's amazing, but he beat him from MMA grappling in a jiu-jitsu match. He got him against the wall, pinned him there, passed. It's a different kind of animal. It moves away from technique for technique and into smash, brother.
Yeah.
The Urban Guerrillas, bro. I want to say is like a special thanks to them. We kind of like became buddies. From Jack and Aaron fighting, and both of those boys were like, listen, there's nobody that can strike with them in that weight group in Scotland, so we need to team up and we need to go and like take on England, take on Italy. All shout out to Jack today, he's busy fighting in Italy, kick some ass, bro. And we started to like work quite closely with them, so they were like the first guys when we put them out. Them in East Coast with first guys, bro. We want to be there. We want to compete. We want to be part of this and help you guys. So shout out to them.
No, definitely great team they've got, and again, a great. We talked about Jack Foot there. Jack Foot's obviously at Cage Warriors 195 tonight. In Rome. So obviously, let's hope he's going to go out there and do well. He had a great, obviously, man. He had a great debut Do you know what I mean? So, and he was one of these guys, man. You saw him after it where he was screaming, "I want another fight! I want another fight!" Do you know what I mean? And they
Born
were
for
saying
it,
to him, yeah, and they were
Born
saying
for
to him, "Look, go home, take a couple of weeks off. Do you know what I mean? Rest up, and we'll give you a call." And he's like, "Yeah, just whatever.
Hungry.
I'll fight somebody next week and the week
Yeah,
after,
man.
and so on." So, but he was just
Very
keen to
cool.
get back in there. So good luck to Jack
Very cool.
for sure
Very cool.
tonight. Then you've got the Scalpies.
Yes,
Team
I don't
Scalpies.
know them. I don't know them that well. Nice guys. The coach has been awesome, but I have no idea. So they're the unknown force to me personally. So they're like that. They're not underdogs at all. That's not what I'm saying. But they're like the ones I don't know. So I'm quite keen to see what happens there.
So Scalpies is under Chris Carmichael, GF
Yes.
team in Scotland over in Greenock. Again, Chris has been a black belt for a number of years as well. Chris coming from, again, an MMA background as well. So he did a lot. I think he's done a few different martial arts, judo and so on. So, his team, he's got a team of savages down there, man. Greenock's a rough place, man. A very, very rough place. So, and these guys again are built to fight. Do you know what I mean?
Lovely.
It's they've got I think they've got shipyards and all that kind of stuff down there.
That's very cool.
It's a proper working man's town. Do you know what I mean? So it's
amazing.
old school working man's town. So, and the jiu-jitsu is awesome. The jiu-jitsu is all fantastic. I don't see them a lot in competition. We see, I know we've seen a lot of them at Scottish Grappling recently, where they come out and they put on performances. Chris is an awesome guy, really, really awesome guy to work with as well. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, they're
looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to seeing them go.
Yeah,
that they're a non-Gracie lineage. That's always so interesting to me. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if everybody knows that, but no Gracie's involved in GF team, so that's pretty cool.
Yes. So Chris brought a number of years ago Rodolfo Vieira over. So what's happening, lad? But Chris brought over Rodolfo Vieira.
Oh wow, he's amazing, yeah.
And Rodolfo Vieira, I think it was about maybe 6-7 years ago. Obviously, one of my favourite guys.
Oh, me too.
One of the guys I looked up to.
Me too.
I remember going and chatting with Rodolfo Vieira and being like, "Wow, man," being in awe. And I get in awe. Don't get me wrong. I meet people and I'm like, I'm in awe. But for him, I was just like, "Wow, man."
Yeah.
The other one would be
when I met Galval, mate. It was the same thing.
Yeah.
I had a barbecue with Galval, bro. You know how weird that was. He was cooking meat for me, and I'm just like, oh wow.
Who's the other one? Enzo Gracie. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
If I ever met Enzo, I'd be like, wow, man, wow. That'd be me. I'd be done, man. Do you know what I mean?
Fanboy, quite rightly.
Yeah. And then take us on to the last team then. So
do you hear this? Jack's opponent apparently just pulled out of the fight.
Oh,
no.
What?
Oh, that's nonsense, that,
See, they won't get... Well, I don't know, man. They might have someone that'll step in, but...
I hope so for his sake, eh?
Do you know what I mean? I'm sure they will. I mean, it's Italy. You're in Rome. Do you know what I mean? There's bound to be a
catchweight match, yeah.
Yeah. There's bound to be a few crazy Italians that are ready to fight. Do you know what I mean? So fingers crossed for Jack. Fingers crossed. So, but take us on to the last team. Then we've got the Berserkers.
Let's go.
So RGFT results. Gym fight
team.
Berserkers. So
yes.
Again, man. I mean, you've got the McMahons in there. You've got Sonny, Steve.
So Steve's pulled out. I need to just correct that. Steve's pulled out. He hurt his back deadlifting. The boy's a monster. He was our stopper, so he could take it like he's so hard to submit. So that was his goal, but he's pulled up. He's been replaced by Ollie, who's our leg locker, who's also got the title fight for the lightweight belt. So he's been replaced by Ollie.
Yeah. So obviously we've got Ollie. Ollie again. We talked about. We're going to get on in just a second, but the team that you've got. I mean, it's an amazing team. The two McMahon brothers, man. I've got so much. Good, there's so many good things I could talk about these two kids. And obviously Jim. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, the boy.
Come on, man. I remember like, he fought when he fought on Crucible 1, and he's like, I never won, but he came over. He's like, "Can I get an interview anyway?" And I'm like, "Yeah, come over." Do you know what I mean? So,
Oh, he's a
and he's
fun
just,
guy, yeah. Old Jim,
yeah,
he's our captain and the heart, and he's George's favorite. Hey, George, soft boy, Jimbo Slice, they call him Jimbo
yeah.
Slice.
But he's awesome, absolutely brilliant. Seeing Patty out there, man, and doing his thing. Do you know what I mean? So, and
Yeah,
he enjoyed the Crucible one. He absolutely loved it.
he's he's
Had a
awesome. He's
great
a team
matchup.
guy, yeah.
Yeah, he had a great matchup as well. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, right.
his was a bit of a different one because it was the two of them knew each other, Ross and
Yeah.
Patty. Where
It messed with Jim, eh? To be honest with you, he both of them, but he didn't want to fight his buddy. Yeah, the
yeah,
roles between them are usually quite 50-50, and that one, like Ross, just handled it a little bit better on the day,
yeah,
so he kind of dominated a wee bit. But Jim's there, bro. Like Jim on his day, like the guy who, like Gary Muir, for instance, he rates Jim. When
yeah.
Jim's firing, he's a monster.
Yeah, definitely. So it's going to be good to see the Berserkers come out and then taking us on to the title match, the lightweight title match. Obviously, champion at the moment.
Ollie,
Um,
yeah. Ollie
Ollie,
submitted Aaron at
yeah,
our open. So he got Aaron, finished him, and earned the title and the shot. I was surprised because it's
yes,
very hard to get hold of Aaron nowadays, even for me.
yeah,
And Ollie got him, and he'll
yes,
be fighting Ben Bedford from Catch 22 in Norfolk.
yeah.
A scrappy bastard. Excuse my language. I don't know if I can say that, but that's exactly what I've been told. He's got all the fight. He trains with Chris, and that's going to be a war, I reckon.
Yeah. Do you worry about obviously not knowing too much about the guy? Do you ever
Yeah,
worry about that at all?
I do. The thing is, I trust Chris. So
Yeah,
Chris tells me that he gives Chris hell. So if he's doing that, then I kind of got to be like, all right, cool. If he thinks
yeah,
he's ready for it, he's ready for it. Because it is
yeah,
the thing. But the beauty of our setup once again is that the goal is to give the blue belts, the really good blue belts, the really good guys, shots.
yeah,
I don't mind if a black belt holds the title. I really don't care. If they want it, they can take it. It'll be cool it'll be good for the stream. Um, but if a blue belt takes it, mate, and he can keep it, who are we to say he's not ready? Huh?
definitely. So that's going to be Ollie McIntosh and Ben Bedford, a
Yes.
lightweight title
Let's
on
go.
the line. So that's going to be a good one. I'm looking forward to that one. And then the other one that you've got mentioned, a catchweight match, Aaron Towns and the
Yes.
Badger, Chris Hayes.
Let's
So,
go.
and again, both of these guys I know very well. I know obviously Aaron more through MMA. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? But as he
Yeah.
had that amazing performance against Barry at the Crucible one. Obviously, Chris Hayes, I know well through the grappling scene, but
Yeah.
obviously MMA as well. So,
Yeah.
and so I've seen more of Chris Hayes' jiu-jitsu game than I've seen at
Mm.
Aaron's. But
Yeah.
as I said, in regards to for me, Aaron was MVP at Crucible
He
One for
was.
me.
He really was.
He
He
was
really was.
phenomenal. So
He looked unstoppable, man. And that's the thing. Yeah. I think Chris has got the potential to go with anybody. Say, for instance, at the one Scottish event, he had Jack Brown in the semi
yeah,
for the absolute, and they went full technique for technique, cancelled each other out. Um, uh, what's the name? Got the win, quite rightly, but it was super close. So Chris has that sort of potential. He's technically so sound, especially with his leg locking. That's why it's like, what did the guy say at the last Cage Warriors? You're not exactly giving your game away by having your Instagram handle as hide your heels. Like, dude. um, but he's really good there. He's really good there. He's always had the potential to be one of the UK's best.
yeah,
Sometimes gets in his own head because his head's not functioning properly. But he gets in there. And then Aaron is just like being transformed, man. Like the boy does. I think grappling classes he does like 8 a week. He's a
yeah,
workhorse. That's excluding his MMA, his striking that he gives classes and freaking trains in the classes. He's a
yeah.
workhorse and a monster. And man, if you let him get you tired, you're in trouble. You're in
Yeah.
big trouble.
I saw that. I say with Barry Monroe, man. I mean, as he pretty much what he done is he tired Barry Monroe out,
Mm.
and that's the thing. We don't see that a lot. Where do you know what I mean? Like Aaron just kept a pace going that
Yep.
Barry couldn't keep up with. Barry could not keep
5K
up with.
pace, bro. That's Aaron's
Yeah, yeah,
concept. He calls it
yeah.
5K pace. If you can't
Um,
keep up, and mate, he's got a 5K. We did a results gym like games last year, and that was like pretty much CrossFit, and there were these like high level fitness guys. Aaron blew everybody away. He ran
yeah,
the 5K. He did everything, the lifting, everything. He beat everyone. So,
yeah.
boy, he's a specimen, huh?
He is, man, and that's the one thing I like. And I remember when I did the interview after it with him, and I remember before we went live, and I was like, honestly, man, you don't understand what you've done. Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? And you don't
yeah.
understand. Well, he probably did, but I don't think at
Nah,
that moment he
nah,
didn't
he didn't.
realize how good it
Didn't.
was.
I've
Do you know
had
what I
to
mean?
go out to get it in his brains, too.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Think
And
about it. I mean,
Barry's out
you're
there.
a world class kickboxer. I think he's a amateur world champion multiple times.
Yeah,
And then you've been running away from grapplers your whole life, and now suddenly you can beat them. It's like,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah,
can't believe. So it took a while for him to believe, but he believes. He
yeah, yeah.
believes.
Yeah, because you look at the level of Barry. Barry's on Grapple Fest shortly,
Yeah, I know.
so
I
or
know.
next Saturday.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I love
He's
Barry. What a cool dude.
yeah,
What a
yeah.
freaking gangster. He's so cool.
Um, and just got a question coming in. Will the Crucible do a junior event in the future?
100%. This is where we're going. Scotland needs it.
Yes.
Scotland needs it. We need the juniors. I love the Scottish grappling boys, but bro, they don't want to do kids events, and that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
So we will be doing a kids show, and we will be pushing kids tournaments because
Yeah.
my kids are absolute beasts. They do so well. They when they grapple with our adults, they give them hell. Right there. There's a 13-year-old busy beating up one of their elders. um, so they need it. Yeah, 100% we'll be doing it. We're going to be targeting it probably for February, March will be the first one.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, we do have before that. You've got the Monarch of the match that's coming up as well. Obviously, I'm in Inverness, Highland Top Team.
Aiden, we were talking to him. We're going to
Yeah,
send guys, and they're going to send guys to us. We
yeah,
will support them 110%. Can't wait.
yeah.
Our kids are everything. They need the experience and they need that mat time, man. It's what we're missing in Scotland.
Definitely,
And
definitely.
big shout out to young subs. Yeah, young subs, man. They are awesome. They're making this platform for our kids. They're inviting us, and they even give Crucible shout outs every now and then. What the hell,
Yeah,
man? Like, how cool is that? I love
yeah.
those boys. Yeah, Cal and all the boys there. They're fantastic.
Yeah, so they again with them, obviously Monica and Matt's guys, November the 15th, as they definitely support it, because it's a Scottish comp. It's a Scottish comp that's doing it. Obviously, Aiden, the
100%.
guys at Highland Top Team, and then
100%.
Crucible Juniors. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
That could be awesome, man. That's going to
Yep.
be awesome
It's happening.
because that's the next step for kids is going into a sub only style event. Do you know what I
Yep.
mean? So
In a pit. How
yeah,
cool
yeah.
is that going to be?
Yeah, yeah. So, and we've got some of the best young talent in the country. Do you know
Yep.
what I mean?
We
Obviously,
really
you
do.
talked about Cody. Him and Cody are currently travelling to Newcastle at the moment for a competition. So,
Let's go. All the
um,
best, guys.
yeah, definitely. So, yeah, a lot of great kids all over Scotland. So definitely, yeah, keep an eye out for Crucible Juniors. So, Sean, what about you then? Obviously, again, how's stress levels? Because obviously, not you're training. Obviously, you're family man. Do you know what I mean? You're running the event and all that kind of stuff. How's the mental side of Sean Voss at the moment?
You know what the positive thing for me is, Stu? I don't have a very big brain, so the stuff goes in and then it doesn't affect me. No, it's going well. I also happen to have like a pretty good team. The problem with the teammates is that they're not very good looking. Um, they're also like not very good at chess, and they've got terrible grip strength. We've got a new toy at the gym. We all play with this bad boy,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
and I was the champ. I had like 80, 81 on there, which is like really good.
Yeah.
And then my 500-year-old colleague over here, he went in. he went and beat me. He went and beat me on it. Got 82 and a half, which is I checked and get Chat GPT is 0.01% of the population at his age can do that. He
Yeah,
is 500 though, so that does
yeah,
tell
yeah,
you.
yeah,
But anyway, so no, we're doing good, bro. George is here. He's the man. He does all the organizing. Helps me with the very good team. We work well together. Like his weaknesses, like looks, are my strengths. Grip strength, chess, all the rest. I'm superior, so that's fine. Jiu-jitsu, the most important one. I mean, we won't get into striking or MMA. Who needs that? But yeah, no, we're good. We've got a family here, man. And we're building something special, and
yeah,
the team's growing, the event is growing. The thing we always have to watch out for him and I is kind of like limiting ourselves.
yeah,
So no, we kind of like when the show started coming, the purpose is for our team. Like we believe it's something called the three pillars. So it's technique, it's athleticism, and then it's tactics. And under tactics, you need a place for your guys to get better, and that's why we built Crucible. But bro, when him and I get together, we start dreaming, and the next thing we're in the middle of Madison Square Garden and going like, how the hell did this happen? So we've kind of had to start, kind of had to curtail ourselves and like be more chill on it. But
yeah.
that's why you get brilliant lights, rigs, and TVs and sloped walls and everything you need. A freaking center, yeah. And the thing you haven't seen yet, my man, we've built a whole new room for production.
Nice, nice.
So that's busy being finished off before next Saturday.
Yeah,
So yeah, man, that's where we're at. We're strong, bro. We're a very strong team, and I think if we get our way, the UK and the world will soon see.
yeah. Pictures as well, guys. Don't do what you're seeing in the background there is just the video, but it's very, very different when you go in there and it's
Oh yeah.
live and in person. Do you know what I mean? And everybody
Heard her.
commented on it and said they couldn't believe how good it looked. It
Yeah.
was very warm. It was very,
No,
very
it was,
warm.
man, it was.
So,
The atmosphere was fantastic. It's thanks to Jerry. Hey Jerry, there you go. That boy over there, he's making sure the atmosphere is good. Smoke
yeah,
machines,
yeah,
the correct music. Got that like what we were envisaging is like a trial by combat meets Fight Club. Like you
yeah.
know what I mean? Like you're coming into a pub, it must be hot and steamy and smoky, and you got like animals on the side, people just wanting to fight. Jake from Jungle Academy. I love that guy. He's got the coolest voice in the world. I'm telling you. So yeah, so that was the vibe. So and Jerry's the boy. Once again, team, bro. That's the boy who creates the vibe.
Yeah. Jerry was the one that did the commentary with me the last time.
He did. Not
Yeah,
too bad.
yeah, he
Not too
did well.
bad. Bit posh, but other than that, he's fine.
But he did well, man. He did absolutely brilliant. He was
Not
he
too
was a
bad.
very busy guy on the day as well, so doing
Yeah.
all sorts of stuff. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, we're looking forward to it. So, guys, next Saturday,
True.
October the 11th, the Crucible 2. That's Blood on the Anvil.
Anvil, let's go.
Yeah, going to have that 4 team that we talked about, the 4 teams. Obviously, you've got the lightweight title, and then obviously you'll have Aaron Towns, Chris Hayes, catchweight match. Do you know, it's going to be awesome. There'll obviously be other
One more.
matches.
There's
Yes.
one more I forgot to talk about. I really want to talk about because we're going to trial something. We've got a ladies tag team fight.
Nice, nice.
So it's going to be cool. It's unfortunately we couldn't get any ladies from another team that were available, like white belts, because we wanted to do it with some white belts. So our Black Gowrie girls are going to be going against the Forfar girls. They've got their names chosen. I'll be releasing the poster soon, and it'll be full tag team. It's going to be cool.
That'll be brilliant to see. That'll be absolutely brilliant
Yeah.
to see how that goes. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, man.
guys, don't miss it. Definitely don't miss
No,
it
sorry.
at all. Do you know what I mean? Pay-per-view, as I said, pay-per-view is going to be there live on Lounges
With the
TV.
voice of Scottish fighting on there.
I'll be there.
Boy.
Yeah, listen, I'll be
There you
there
go.
doing my thing as always. Do you know what I mean? So it's always brilliant. I always love it when we go out there. I know that Smooth Cup done us dirty last time.
I
Smooth
know.
Cup done us very, very
Listen,
dirty.
I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to be honest here. I'm wondering if it was Smooth Comp. They have messed me around, bro. But I did talk about my cavernous brain. So, like, I don't know. I am hoping this time, because eventually we are going to be trying to do it where the coaches can name their next athlete as it is. So we don't give the list beforehand. It's as we go, so that we can strategize.
Yeah.
So let's hope Smooth Comp doesn't do us dirty, and that it is just my stupid brain.
Yeah. There you go. Look, Del Boy, Derek Steele just said a women's tag team. The pay-per-view just went through the
There
roof.
you go, 100%.
So,
That's cool.
yeah, nobody's there to see the Badger. Nobody's there to see Arden Towns. Forget the McMahons. Women's tag team. Do you know what I mean?
Let's go.
So,
Let's go. Awesome. Thanks, Doom.
well, it's an absolute pleasure, Sean. So, guys, Sean Voss, everybody, the man, he's not a myth because he's there in person.
I'm there.
But he's
Yeah,
definitely
bro.
a legend. He's definitely a legend. So, and obviously George Bertie as well.
Yeah, you heard
another
him. Man.
legend.
You heard him.
Absolutely. Yeah, another legend. So, an amazing team, the dynamic duo. Do you know what I mean? So, but guys, definitely don't miss this.
Remember though, grip strength, chest, jiu-jitsu, or me. Or me. Anyway, all right. Cool.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.
You
all
too,
right?
brother.
And try and relax, Sean, before next Saturday. Try and relax.
No. All right. Cheers, brother.
Have a great weekend, all right?